Hello everyone, this is CookieRx, and this is the 4th race of the NRLA Chips Ahoy Cup Series. This is race 4 of the Halls 350 at Willow Springs International Raceway. Yes, this is going to be our first World Course race of this season. So, yeah. This is completely something that we've never done. For season 2, what? Yeah. I never used this track for season 1, so yeah, it's still new. It's still a new track. I lost my chair. Anyway, qualifying race has already finished, and as you can see, the 55's number and the 13's number, yes, they did finished at first, second, and third. The 62 also made it to the entry list for this race, so the 13, the 55, and the 66, they will drive for the Halls 350 today, so yeah. Congrats to those part-time drivers. And that's like the third time that we've seen the 62 that has won a qualifying race. Well, yeah, anyways, points. Charlie Davenport has won the Las Vegas race, the Verizon 400. And after winning that race, he obviously gained more points than any other drivers, and he got from 5th to 1st, so yeah, now he's your new pole sitter. For now, Saki Doletto is at 2nd. He moved about 8 positions to get to 2nd, which is nice. And Will Parrish, I believe he was the points leader before. Right, because he won the Homestead race. Actually, maybe... Okay, I got mixed up with his previous rides. I was thinking about him in the 7, and he's actually driving for the 00, so... My bad for me mixing things up for a few... More like a couple seconds, but yeah. Will has been the pole sitter after winning at Homestead, but now Charlie is the pole sitter, so he only lost about 2 positions, which is still fine for Will. He can try to make any comebacks to become the points leader again, but we just started the season, so things will only get intense after you get through all of the races of the 2nd season, so yeah, that's all I have to say for the point standings updates. Right, the Napa Parts 200 from yesterday, the race in the game itself, it wasn't looking good. So yeah, obviously it was lagging pretty much like any other videos. So yeah, I'm pretty much in this same problem that I've been dealing with before, but yeah, things are not working out for Milwaukee, even though I just replaced it, even though it was a replacement for Indianapolis Raceway Park, but I did some test races at Willow Springs, and things are actually running at those test races that are recorded. They actually run about at 60 frames per second, so yeah, I'm really hoping that this race could be legit at 60 frames. If not, then I might actually switch to a new recording software, but we'll see how this race looks. But yeah, that's a lot to say, so we'll get to the command to fire dimensions tonight for the Hall's 350.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines are fired up for this 4th race of the Ahoy Cup Series, and the pace car is rolling out. So here's your starting lineup. I'm gonna go for our top 10 drivers that qualified for the Hall's 350. So yeah, we got B3 Creed in the 77 as the pole sitter for tonight's race. And at the front row with B3 is Trevor Collins, the Daytona 500 champion. Row 2 we got another Spire Motorsports car, almost said Will Parrish's name, that's Christian Vargas actually. And the 14 of Roy Whippleton in the 14. Row 3, Row 3 we got the 55 of Aaron Abel, the part-time driver, and Caleb Rose in the 15. Row 4 we got John Andrews and Grace Takayama, the Hendrick drivers. And finally at row 5 we got Jackson Harrison and Landon Smith Jr. So that's it for your starting grid for tonight's race. Here's your race report. We got 34 laps for this race. Track miles are 85. And this is our second 2019 Cup Mod race at Willow Springs without any cautions, since we have done it before for the Colgate Cup Series. But yeah, the pace car is rolling itself into the pit lane. And the green flag is waving for our first workhorse race of the Ahoy Cup Series. I'll go ahead and start this commentary. Oh! The Spire Motorsports drivers, they already made contact and they just hit the wall. Wow, that is not a good start for these Spire Motorsports drivers at all. Like I said, we're not going to do any cautions for Willow Springs and for most of the workhorse races, so yeah, we're definitely not throwing out a caution for that, so sorry, but that's how it goes. Anyway, Roy Whippleton is now the leader in the 14. Trevor Collins is still running for second, which I thought he would be the leader, but the 14 steals the lead this time. As we go ahead, as we've gone to lap 2 now. The part-time driver is running for third. Aaron Abel in the 55. That's Caleb Rose in the 15. He is running at 4th. John Andrews at 5th, with Landon and Jackson behind him as they're side by side. Now Landon is gonna get 6th. That leads Jackson to 7th. And Trevor is now going for the lead. Well, at least he's trying to, pass him. But the 14 saved himself, so I guess that battle didn't last that long for these two. Caleb Rose going for third to pass a part-time driver Not clear for third though. As my throat gets dry, so great. I didn't have any drinks with me, so this is gonna be cursed, but the video itself shouldn't be cursed, right? Hopefully I'm right. But anyway, this time Caleb is actually clear for third place, so Aaron Abel is gonna still drive for third place, so yeah. Man, I really should need to get some drinks with me, but I don't really have any, unfortunately, so yeah, like I said, this commentary might be cursed, but I don't have to redo things over and over, because I did plenty of takes with it, and it's kinda bothering me. Oh! Already with the pit stops from the 48, the 78, the 3, and the 00. Okay. I didn't even know where pit stops happen, but I'm pretty sure that not all the drivers are gonna pit. It's just only for the 3, the 48, the 00, and the 78. And for the 7 and the 66. The 2's okay. We'll just make content with the 77. But yeah, the 2 is also pitting. The 77 as well. And the 18. What happened to the 18? It's probably because of the pileup that was going on. When the 77, when the Spire Motorsports drivers spun out and crashed. Those were just my guesses, but anyway, Aaron and Caleb are side by side again. This time, Aaron Abel is trying to get himself back at third. Oh boy. Oh, the 41! Ryan Durrani with some heavy damage on his car. Jeez. I don't know who was really involved for that or who caused it, but I'm really hoping that I'm gonna do replays for this track. If I don't, due to my laziness, blame on me for doing that. Because I sometimes forget to do it. So, yeah. That's unfortunate for Ryan. And Aaron has got himself at third again, so yeah. And Kiddo Bros is back at fourth. Not really the place where he needed to be, but I'm pretty sure he'll try to pass the 55 again. 24 was some damage behind its car. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure the 43 spun out. Hasn't hit anything, but I don't know. Like I said, these are just my guesses. Plus, there's no cautions for this race, so yeah. And then nothing else. Then I have nothing else to say after that. So anyway, nothing has changed for the 14 or the 19, but the 19 is pretty much catching up to the 14. So he might literally be on a hunt for the lead if he can pass the 14 in some ways. But yeah. Joseph, another part-time driver. He is currently at 8th place. So yeah, we got about just only 2 part-time drivers that are running for the top 10 standings, the 55 and the 13. So yeah. And behind him is the 10 of Mitchell Collins at 9th place, which he was at 10th, but he passed the 52, so that gives 10th to Dallas Jordan. So yeah. PJ is pitting. I believe that's the second time that he has done that. Jesus. The leader almost hit the 48. God almighty. And that might... And... 78, it seems to distracted the 19, which... It's... not a good sign. Because the 55, it's... going a little side by side with the 19. So yeah, Trevor might need to really try his best to save his position as possible. Well, yeah. That's how things are looking now. I think he's doing fine, so... yeah, whoops. Actually, I'm gonna look at the rest of the leaderboard. Grace Takayama is pitting. Just to assume that the pit crew is repairing the back damage of the 21st car. The 18 of Andrew Williams. Was it Andrew? I might forget, but that might be Andrew. So yeah, he is out due to a accident. I don't know when that happened, since I didn't see the 18 anywhere before, but yeah, that's unfortunate. The 41 is also out, since I expect that to happen. And it was due to a value issue. And a 55 just does a slingshot at that turn and gets second after passing the 19. So yeah, this is something. We got a part-time driver at second place. Will he has any chances to pass the 14? Well, if he really got some draft from that 14, maybe he might become the leader, but he is now side by side with the 19, which Trevor is now trying to get himself back at second. And yeah, things have worked out for Trevor, so yeah, Trevor is back at second. So yeah. Now Aaron is at third. I pressed the wrong buttons again. Owen is also pitting. Don't know why, but that just happens to some drivers. Unless if he was involved from something. And the 24 is out due to a accident. The pit crew hasn't had any clue to fix the back of his car, so yeah, the 24 is out, and the 12 is also out due to a header issue. Wow, that's why Owen was at the pit stop, at the pit lane. But yeah, that's unfortunate for Owen. And Aaron Abel, excuse me, he is catching up to the 19. Aaron is going for second yet again. Can he actually pass the 19? Well, let's find out. The 55 is still trying to go in front of the 19 just to catch up to him. And this may took him about a minute or a couple of minutes to do that, to do all of that. So yeah. Gonna watch the other drivers to see what they're doing. I believe the 13 is at 8th before, but now he is at 19th. As Mitchell gets 8th. Right, PJ is a lap down. And Dallas is still at 10th, but he has the 19 that was close right behind him. And now the 9 is side by side with Bradley Akins. Let's see if things work out well for the 3 to move himself up to 10th. And yeah, Bradley is not side by side with the 9. He definitely gets 11th place. And Trevor will be running for 12th, excuse me. And Caleb is actually close to the 55. Oh man. The 2 is at the pit lane also. I don't think he has any issues, so unless it's another value problem or any problems that he has been dealing with, but he's fine for now. And I should have watched the 15 and the 55. I was curious about the 2. By the way, oh, what a block. But yeah, Caleb is now running at 3rd, as he just blocked the 55. Jackson is catching up to the 5, which he might move up to 5th soon, if he can pass the 5 driver. Caleb has gone pretty closer to the 9. And yeah, obviously nothing has changed for the 14 or the 19 still, so Rory pretty much had led about 15 laps. So yeah. Again, Caleb is still like very much right in front of the 19, which the 15 might actually hunt for a second instead of just staying at 3rd. But yeah. It still may take a while for Caleb to pass the 19, so obviously things wouldn't be quick for some of the drivers to pass the other driver at many workhorses. But yeah. When I'm done with this race, I'm still planning on recording myself, like doing a real life thing, and just talk about a new series that I'm working on. It's the NR2003 Aquafina SRX series, and it looks like someone has spawned out at turn 1. As I just saw the tire marks. And also, yes, Jackson Harrison actually passed the 5, so yeah, Jackson definitely get 5th this time. But anyways, back to what I'm saying before I made things to be boring. Right. The Aquafina XRX series. No, the SRX mod hasn't come out, and I have mentioned it before at the qualifying race, but I never mentioned it at this channel, the main channel. But yeah, for the XRX series, I'm using the next gen cars. Yes, the next gen. And they will have actual SRX paint schemes, so yeah. And I'll talk about more of it when it'll be uploaded, either at like Sunday if I had some time, which I doubt that I've actually had some time after watching the Phoenix Cup race. But if I don't have some time after watching the Phoenix race, then Monday should do the trick. But if I have nothing else planned after as I'm just recording and uploading the Cup race for next week, and like not do any National Truck or ARCA stuff for next week, then I might start the SRX series next week if I have some time to paint all the SRX cars, and plus I might plan to do a part-time sign-up video to those who... Oh. Well, we just saw that the 21 was pitting. And it's all because of the ignition problems, so... I guess the ignition got snapped in half, so... Yeah, that sucks for the 21. Which he was doing good at 5th, but... Now John is back at 5th after that. Which is a yikes. But anyway, back to the SRX news. Right. I'm only gonna do part-time. Oh. The rest of the drivers are pitting. Okay, well. This is everywhere I kinda need to show a pit window graphic, I guess, but yeah. The Cup drivers that are at 1st, at 5th, they're pitting. The 10 is also pitting. And someone else that might be at the pit lane. But we're gonna watch the 14 to see if he can get himself out of the pit lane first, and he actually does it. So yeah, the 14 is still gonna be the leader, unless if someone else is gonna be the leader. So yeah, the 14 might not be leading yet, but I could be wrong. But I don't know, the 14 is out of the pit lane first. Killer Bros is out of the pit lane. I don't know. I've got pretty confused, cause like, did Trevor actually get out of the pit lane before the 15? I don't know, the 15 might have passed the 19. After that, they got a pit lane. But, yeah. There's your pit stop, and we're gonna see more of that for the rest of the drivers. Or maybe not, but anyway. Yeah, the 14 is still leading. I just had to make sure if someone was actually ahead of the 14, but no one is actually not ahead of the 14, so yeah. Roy is still leading. Killer Bros driving for 2nd. Trevor and Aaron are still side by side for 3rd place this time. And the 15 goes ahead. 55, I mean. He goes ahead of the 19 as he gets 3rd place. Landon Swift Jr. at 5th. Dallas Jordan at 6th. Andrew Williams at 7th. Mitchell Collins at 8th. Trey Smith at 9th. And 3 of Bradley Akins. He's running for 10th place. Oh boy. I believe I got about 14 laps left to end this race, so we're kinda about to end this race. So yeah, This may just be the 14 winning. I don't know, I sometimes can be wrong. But, yeah. We'll see how things will go for the last 12 laps of this race, as we're at 23 out of 34 laps. And also, I really hope that the video is at 60 frames per second actually. Otherwise, again, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, I was about to say something about part-time signups for the DXRX series. Right, before I get interrupted, yes, there are gonna be part-time signups for the SRX series, but this only goes to those drivers who have won a crown jewel race and a special event race. So if you have won a special event or a crown jewel race for any series that you have drove for before, you may sign up as a part-time driver for only 2 or 1 races. Yeah, 1 and 2 races only. So, yeah. Be prepared for the ping if you're at the Discord server. Or be prepared for the announcement video before I upload the sign-up video. So, yeah. And after I got through the part-time signups, I may need to create the part-time schemes pretty fast if I really want to start that series until next week. But if I'm not actually gonna start it next week, then it'll start by the next 2 weeks. Not sure though, but anyway, that's completely all I have to say for the SRX. As we're at 10 laps to go to end this race. So, yeah. Trey Smith about to get 7th. As he definitely did. He passed the 52 for 7th. So, yeah. There's that for you. And I think Mitchell was at 8th, I believe. And Trey Smith was at 9th before, so I'm assuming that the 9 passed those 4 drivers. And oh, Mitchell is going for 8th, as he's not side by side with the 52. So yeah, he definitely gets 8th as we come by 9 laps to go at Willow Springs. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Jesus. 55 is pretty much catching up to the 15. Oh, I see something. Is that the 78? It might have been the 78 who spun out, but I don't know. I just saw dirt in the air, so I wouldn't really know who spun out. But anyway, right, 8 laps to go for the Hall's 350. And we're gonna continue to watch the 15 or watch someone else. I don't know who I watched, to be honest. I'm just gonna watch the leader. And yeah, I recorded this since Friday. So after I'm done with this, I will plan to record the IndyCar League race. So it's gonna be at Road America at the second channel. So go see that if you're into some online Roblox racing. Or don't, if that's fine with you. If you're just a fan of NR racing. And we got 7 laps to go at Willow Springs. Yeah. IndyCar League, you might see it at the second channel if I can actually record it and drive around that track at the same time. Because it sometimes might not do that for most of the games. Whenever I record races on OBS or just do some fuck around. Just like not do any online races and just do Roblox videos. But yeah, I'm hoping that IndyCar 21, I hope that game doesn't like give me some keyboard delays. Otherwise, I'm not gonna upload the second IndyCar race. But I don't know, you might see it or might not see it, I wouldn't know. 6 laps to go, I believe. Yeah, 6 laps to go. Definitely did not miscount that, but anyway, oh, okay. Something is happening there, as the 38 is trying to block the 5 to save his position at 5th. Oh boy, the 5 is a little side by side with the 38. Not anymore. Okay. John is really trying to pass the 38 for 5th, but he will stay at 6th for now. Unless he will try to pass the 38 again. Five laps to go. And also, I just noticed that Bradley passed the 52 for 9th, so Dallas Jordan will be at 10th with a part-time driver, Joseph Tippensall, behind him. Which I kind of want Joseph to be at 10th. Bradley Akins is going for 8th this time. Oh, they made contact! Dang. Mitchell just bumped the free to his right side and nearly took him out of the track. But man, it was an aggressive move. 4 laps to go to end the Hall's 350, and Roy is still leading. I can't speak anymore. God, I should have actually get drinks before I started it, but oh well, cursed commentary with a lot of stuttering is what you'll get. Unless I think the 13 is really gonna try to pass the 52, so we might see some action with those two. Can the 52 save his position, or will the 13 actually get 10th this time? We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens with those two Ford drivers. The 52 is trying to go as much further ahead of the 13. It's kind of difficult to do that, as the battle hasn't ended yet. And now it might end right here. The 13 definitely gets 10th this time. And John Davis is catching up to those 4 drivers, so you might see Dallas. You might see him get passed by another driver. That's a full-timer. Or not. Or not. Which is fine for him. Yeah. We got a part-time driver running for top 10 position again. So yeah. Two laps to go to end the Hall's 350. Caleb was pretty much getting closer to the 14, but I'm not really sure if we'll have some time to pass the leader, but we'll see if that actually happens at a road course track like this. Is now pretty far ahead of the 52 and the other drivers, like the 4 and the 6. Almost at the 60, but that's the 6. Jeff Leffler going side by side with Dallas Jordan for 10th place. Actually, no, this is for 11th place, my bad. Anyway, Jeff definitely got 11th. And now it's 1 lap to go, presented by the NRLA. Aaron is going for 2nd, as he still wanted a 2nd place finish at a workhorse track. And yeah, he passed Caleb Rose. So hopefully Aaron will stay like this until we go further ahead of the last few laps, at this racetrack for the final lap. As I kind of don't know what I've been saying anymore, but yeah, Aaron is actually catching up to the 14, but like I said, I'm really not sure if he'll had any time to pass the 14. But if he doesn't want to win, then a 2nd place finish would be good enough for a part-time driver like him. But anyway, the 14 is still leading, so Roy Wimbledon will win the Halls 350 at Willow Springs. He has led all 34 laps of this race. So congrats to Roy. And Aaron Abel, the part-time driver, gets second for the second time? Actually, I wouldn't know, because I might confuse him if he finished at second or third at the qualifying race, which I may forget about the results sometimes, but anyway, if it's not a second time that the 55 finishes at second, then it's the first time they has finished second at the Halls 350 race. So anyways, I'm done talking, so I'm gonna go ahead and save the results real quick. I just realized I put the wrong numbers for each of the races, but that's fine. Wouldn't care about that. But anyway, here's the results. We got Roy, who finished at first. Aaron at second. Caleb at third. Trevor at fourth. Landon at fifth. Sixth is John Andrews. Trey Smith at seventh. Mitchell Collins at eighth. Bradley Akins at ninth. And Joseph Tippetsaw, another part-time driver that gets a good finish. He finishes at 10th. And there's the rest of your drivers. And yeah, we only got 5 drivers that are out. And 2 drivers that are only 1 lap down. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. The 5th race is gonna come out next week. No national race, no Texas race, or no ARCA race. It's just gonna be a cup race. Otherwise, if I'm planning to start an SRX series, but still not sure though. But the 5th race is gonna be at North Wilkesboro, and it's the Save the Speedway. Sorry, hashtag Save the Speedway 400. But yeah, look forward to that at March 19th, which is at Saturday again. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So thank you guys for watching. Congrats to Roy as your winner for the Halls 350, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.